Hello dear followers of the channel. All the people passionate about the travels. I want to talk to you about the city I'm currently visiting, and that's Cartagena. It's a city in the region of Murcia, southeastern Spain. You can kind of picture it, that Cartagena is located between the Malaga, Costa del Sol, and Valencia and Alicante. Somewhere halfway there, it's a coastal city, you know. It's a port. It's the port of the Royal Navy, the war marine battleships and stuff. Military base of Spain Marine is located here, but the city is mostly known for its rich history. So it was established by the Phoenicians about 3,000 years ago, and then when from Phoenicians, the Carthaginian Empire was established, and it was part of this. This city was a colony of the Carthaginians. It was called Carthago Nova, or New Carthaga, and it could be that name also came from. It came definitely from the Romans. I don't know how it was called. It was considered like a new Carthaga, like a big, prosperous city, but on the European part of Mediterranean, because the Carthaga was in the north of Africa. Anyway, not to go too much into that history, I want to talk to you about the city. When the Romans destroyed Carthaga, then Carthaga became their military base. They built here, had a lot of Roman monument up there, this Colosseum and stuff, and many things there, like fortresses here. It was very important port of Spanish Kingdom, but the Spanish Kingdom was like a world power, like at least second or third world power through the centuries. They had most of Latin America in their hands, and the Philippine Islands, and all over. So it's like this is one of their main ports. You can imagine. It's like, and the city is beautiful, real Mediterranean city. This coastal city have the touch of like Carthaga. It's cosmopolitan. People, sailing all over, being influenced by different cultures all over the world, and mixing it with the Spanish Iberian culture here on the Iberian Peninsula, and so it's fantastic city. It's the architecture very colorful, very nice, lots of space. Although you would think like, especially this center, of the city, it's a valley. There's not too much space. It's surrounded by steep mountains, and you have the port. But it's a lot of space, wide streets, lots of places like this, parks and plazas, and spectacular. It's lots of vegetation, Mediterranean, palm trees and pine trees. We have like, I'll show you there, you have like these mammoth trees. Look at that there. Look at that there. See these big mammoth trees. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that stuff. There's also like cactus, lots of flowers, and it's year round, you know. Now there's also one very interesting fact about this city, and that is since they were measuring temperatures in the cities for the last 150 years, you know, most of European cities, you know, have the people who had you know, the meteorologists who would keep the statistics about the weather and measure all that kind of stuff: temperature, humidity, wind speed, rainfall, and you know, all that stuff. And in this city, never ever was below zero. Never ever it was documented temperatures below zero in this city. Never. You know, up north, it's you have up north the city of Murcia, which is like the capital of this region of Murcia, and it's very hot city. It's one of the hottest cities in Spain. Maybe even the hottest. You know, one of the sunniest, and it's very hottest because it's in the valley. It's really, I know it's really hot. You know, there are. I've been a few times in Murcia, and when I was in June, you can imagine, like in July and August, it's very hot. But that was start of the June, like right now. It was damn hot. But even there in this Murcia, snow fell. You know, like every now and then, every 30-40 years, a snow falls and the temperature gets cold. You know, for these people, you can imagine this Murcia, when it was below zero, with the snow, they were like shocked. You know, like taking photos. They have a bunch of photos from 2 days of snow. Everybody took photos of that snow. You know, the kids just, you know, enjoying snow. But here in Cartagena never was measured in the last 150 years below zero. Now if there was any snow or whatever, like very cold temperature, because the city is here for 3,000 years, maybe it was documented, but the modern meteorology never measured below zero, only above zero. Yeah, it's the port is beautiful. The sea, the sun. There's no. Look at that. There's no clouds here. This is southern Spain. Most of the time there are no clouds, even in winter. People are very friendly, very relaxed. It has some special atmosphere, this city. I really like it. It's very laid back, very nice. You know, it's most laid back city I've been. Yeah, I think this is the most laid back city I've been. Anyway, not to make it too long, you know, not much to talk about. First day here. I mean, a year and a half ago I was here for a day and a half, but now I'm going to stay here for a few days, so I'll discover new stuff about the city. So see you in the next video. Take care.